just came out that Wilder and Zhang Is On for the summer. I'm excited about this fight. I really, really believe in this fight. I think this is good for a chance for Wilder to kind of get his lick back, for lack of a better term. I think this is a chance at redemption for him, and I think he needs to take full advantage of this opportunity. And ultimately, I think he will. I think he will. I'm a huge Wilder guy. I think the last fight, some weaknesses in his game were exposed, and I think that loss kind of knocked him back a peg. And I think this is going to get him in that picture to, potentially get a AJ fight down the road. I think AJ could potentially win his belts back. I think the AJ that's out right now is a dog. This is the best Anthony Joshua I've seen in a while. But I think my biggest problem with Deontay Wilder, I think he's not as active as he should be. I think the champ needs to fight more. I think he needs 3 fights a year, minimum. I definitely think he needs 3 fights, and the way he got dominated the other night, it just part of Wilder's biggest problem, and this is what I've always known about him, all the way back to the Mark Breland days, is Deontay Wilder, he don't listen to his corner. He does not listen to that's what he's got. He got to get better about listening to his corner. Because Wilder, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. To me, Deontay Wilder just goes out there and he trains well. Because you see the training footage, I see his sparring. He looks great in sparring. He looks great with the mitts. He looks great hitting the bags, all that stuff. But like he just goes into fight or flight mode when the fight starts. Well, in the Mark Breland days, I think that was his problem. Like he would just go out there and just start throwing haymakers like he was in a street fight. And because he was younger and more athletic, and that right hand was so my issue with him is I just think he doesn't listen to his corner. It's like now the difference between the Wilder of old, who still didn't listen to his corner, but the difference between that Wilder and the Wilder now, whereas before he was more just like he was just hunting you down like a wild animal, like he was like an animal going after his prey to like destroy and seek and destroy everything in front of him. Whereas now I think he's a little bit too patient now. What's up, man? What's going on? Straight to the point. How you doing, man? General salute. Y'all make sure y'all click that like button when y'all come in the room. I think he's just too patient now. He's just waiting. Waiting. You waiting to set up that one shot, and then your opponent will hit you 40 times while you waiting to throw that one punch. And it just he gets behind in the cards. I was surprised that Joseph Parker dominated him the way he did. Like I really thought Wilder was gonna knock this guy like the 4th or 5th round. I thought it was gonna go kind of like when he fought what's that guy's name that he knocked out just so viciously. The guy fell in the middle of the ring. It was like in between the first Tyson Fury fight and the second Tyson. I forget the guy's name. Where he's light-skinned guy, kind of curly. If somebody thinks of his name, put it in the comment section. This guy, man, what was that guy's name? It kind of escapes me. He was a British guy, I believe. And Wilder just clocked him and just dropped him like a bad habit, man. He just beat the brakes off the dude. Just wanted to be himself. Yeah, he need to fight his own fight. I'm with you, man. I think he's just too patient now. He's just waiting to set up that one shot. And I'm glad he's patient. I'm glad that's one thing he learned from Malik Scott, but I just think Wilder's he's not active enough in the ring. His hands are not moving as much as they should. I don't know whether he kind of doubts his ability or whatever. He don't think he can get in there and square up with him. But I think Wilder can get in there and exchange with anybody, but he got to be better defensively because now his timing is not as good because he's gotten older. And, to be honest with you, for lack of a better term, he might have some residual brain damage too, though, and that might have kind of messed up his reaction time. But like he'll throw a good punch, and then he's open target because he's not defended himself, because as soon as he throws that punch, like he's set up for the counter, and he gets caught with the counter. And that's, I mean, he was so vulnerable in that Joseph Parker fight. I mean, Parker was just hammering him with like those overhand rights and like hooks, overhand rights, hooks, overhand rights, hooks, overhand rights, occasional uppercut. But Wilder just, man, he was just getting wailed on in that fight, man. And the whole time I'm just waiting for him to, throw something back, get in an exchange. I mean, you get in the corner, guy get you in the corner, try to get out of the corner, roll out of the corner, or at least try to, like find a way to like counters or come back with some of those punches. Throw something back. Okay, thank you. Straight to the point. Thank you for getting these clowns out of here. They need to be timed out. If you're gonna come in this channel talking crazy, you need to be out of here. I'm trying to talk boxing this morning and do something different, and have a nice live stream. If you come in, if you disagree with what we're saying, it's cool to come in here and be respectful. But if you're not gonna be respectful, get off my channel. You don't deserve to be on here. So I'm talking boxing this morning. I think Wilder and Zhang. 3 years ago, before that last Tyson Fury fight, I was like, man, Wilder's gonna destroy this dude, man. But I'm not, and I hate to say this because I love Wilder, but I'm not so sure. I'm nervous, man. All I know is he goes in there and does what he did against Joseph Parker, he's gonna get knocked out. It ain't gonna be no like, but he lost by decision. Zhang hits too hard. He's a power puncher. Zhang kind of reminds me a little bit of Ortiz a little bit. He kind of put me in the mind of Ortiz. He's a big dude like that, and kind of ruthless. He put me in the mind of Ortiz a little bit. So, Wilder, even though he knocked out Ortiz twice, he still struggled against him at some points of that fight. But Zhang got that power, man. And it's like Wilder got to give. I don't know if Malik Scott what they got to do to motivate him, but he's gonna have to be more active. He can't just stand around, because Zhang is not gonna do that. See, Joseph Parker is an active fighter too, but when you fight Parker will give you a chance to kind of stand there a little bit to it. But then Parker started throwing punches when he realized Wilder wasn't throwing. That's okay. You don't want to throw nothing, and then he just started teed off on Wilder and started getting him in that corner, getting him with those overhand rights. And every time he threw that punch, Wilder was right there. So Wilder can't keep doing what he's been doing. I think Zhang has the best chance to beat Usyk. Yeah, because styles make fights. Yeah, I agree. Usyk is so fun to watch in the ring, man. He's so technically sound, man. He throws those punches, man. His variety, his angles. I mean, he's fun to watch, man. Like, he's not gonna hurt you or nothing like that. I don't think he wants to hurt you. I think he's supposed to outbox you and beat you. He's a classy fighter, though. He wants everybody to go home, in one piece and safe. He just wants to beat you. He ain't trying to hurt you like that. Whereas guys like Wilder and those guys, Anthony Joshua and them guys, they got evil intention. He don't really have that. Yeah, Usyk is a complete package. You ain't lying, dude. You ain't lying. And I still think Usyk is gonna beat Tyson Fury, because I think Tyson Fury got exposed in that last fight. Because I really think that he lost that fight. He lost to Ngannou. He lost it. I don't care what anybody says. Ngannou beat him, and he knows in his heart he lost that fight. So I think Tyson Fury is exposed. I think Tyson Fury is a little vulnerable right now, and he might get caught, man, because of that. Yeah, I think he'll get him. I don't know about destroying, because I don't think he wants to destroy him, but I think if he wanted to, he could. But I just think Fury's gonna throw a lot of them punches he hit Wilder and them with, and I think Usyk's gonna be out of the way, because Usyk's real good at moving and slipping punches and stuff like that. So I think he's not gonna always be there for those rights and lefts, those hooks that the Tyson Fury throws. No, he can't keep him at bay. No, he can't do that. See, the reason why Fury was able to beat Wilder, because Wilder just don't move, man. Because I love Champ, man, but I'm not gonna sit here and cap for him. I'm a fan, but I ain't no fanboy. Wilder gonna have to listen to his corner, man. He don't listen to his corner, and that's what Mark Breland used to say about him all the time. Like, I don't know what happened with Breland. I don't know if he cheated or did what he did, if he helped Fury, whatever he did. Only God knows. God sees. And in the final analysis, God gonna deal with the situation. But man, Wilder just does not listen. He doesn't listen. When he's in training camp, he does what he does, and then when he gets in the ring, it's a completely different story, man. But I'm gonna need Champ to come out there and be focused and start piling up some wins. I want to see him win that title one more time before he retires. Cause I'm ready for Bomb. What you say all the time? Bomb Squad. I'm ready for Bomb Squad, man, to be back on top of the boxing game again. But y'all have a good one, man. Brandon Love Sports TV. It's your boy. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den boxing community. I'm out. Peace.